Hey, good morning, everybody. This is Stephanie Kesson from the Online Itinerant, and it's been a while since I've been live, so I'm really excited to connect with you guys again. And I'm here from my home office getting ready to go service my students this morning. And I've just kicked off the second semester, and I've had some really awesome wins that I'm celebrating. I don't know about your caseload of students, but my caseload of students, I have very few students who sign right now. Most of my students function as hard of hearing, and they use listening and spoken language. And some of my students really are interested in learning sign, and some of my students are not interested at all in learning sign. They're like, no, not for me. I don't need it. And I really just respect and embrace either opinion, because I know that students are on their own journey in dealing with their hearing loss and learning what that means to them. And it's going to look different for each student. But I have had a few students who have really been interested in wanting to learn sign. And I did just have one student who we were able to get an online class accepted for as foreign language credits. And this particular student wanted foreign language credit. He wanted to do foreign language, and he wanted to do sign language as his foreign language. And we didn't have any options in our area. So some of you saw that I posted on the Facebook page and just looking for what online options are available and what that would look like for foreign language credit. That's the trick, right? Is getting that foreign language credit. And we were able to find a program and get him approved, and we're kicking him off this week, and he's really excited. I'm thrilled, just really thankful for being able to pour into the village of a school that understands the value of this. And I just know that this is one student. I know there will be more in the future who's going to want to take advantage of this. So I'm wondering what your wins are. Oh, great. Everybody, I've got a few people that are here, Kim and Ashley and Barb. Thanks. What are you guys' wins? What are you celebrating? What has gone well for you this first semester? Go ahead and let me know that. Enter that, and just kind of, I'm curious how things are going, because honestly, our job is so overwhelming. It is large caseloads. It just feels sometimes you can't breathe, you can't keep up. And I think it's really important to keep the wins in check and know, hey, I have accomplished this as been my goal for this semester, and this is going well, and just celebrate that. I am headed off to observe students in the classroom today, and I want to ask you, how often are you able to observe your students in the classroom? Because this is huge. Because what a student is doing with you one-on-one, if they're not able to transfer that into the classroom, then we need to know. And if they're not transferring it into the classroom or into the world, then why? What's going on that they are not transferring this? Is it an issue of just not being comfortable with the skill or not being comfortable with the environment? Is it an issue of the language or their environment, the language is too high and they're unable to really access the skills that they have because they're in a feeling of overwhelm? Or what's going on? So I just want to encourage you, as you're working with students, to really take that time to see them in their environment, in their classroom environment, and see how things are going. I like to write that into IEPs, especially with my younger kids, to have that as part of our program and then part of our programming. And then when I'm in the classroom, I'm not just a fly on the wall observing. I like to be engaged in what's going on, because then it creates more of that community, more of that village. You're not the outsider. The student isn't an outsider with this different teacher, and why is that teacher in there? You're really creating more of that team atmosphere and that team community, that classroom community feeling. So I like to observe, but I like to be engaged in the class, and even for the little kids, even help out at a table or help kids get ready for recess. But all that time I'm observing my student or my students, and I'm kind of keeping check on how are they doing compared to their peers. How are they doing socially? How is their access to what is going on in the classroom and around with their friends? So that's my question for you today. Are you able to get in and kind of do that push in, and that push in model or that observe model or that consult model, but have it in the classroom where you can really kind of get a read of what is going on. And if you're not doing it, what do we need to do to be able to build that into your schedule? Does that mean you need to take off some direct service minutes and move it around? Does that mean that we need to get a little bit more creative with how you're providing programming? Because it's critical. It's critical that you're able to see this and be able to just get a sense of this. It's a little bit more challenging sometimes when you get with the older kids, depending on what your role is, but it's still doable and it's still valuable, and especially with the younger kids and even in that middle school age. So that's my question to you. I've got to hit the road. I've got to get out. I've got my tea for the day, and I will be back. But I'm excited to start a new semester, and I'm wondering what your wins are. And then I want to talk more about this pushing in and connecting and watching kids inside the classroom, and how is that going. So comment below and let me know how things are going, and I'll see you next time.